You know what the funniest part about it is that women tell you what they actually think when they're not in a
Mm-hmm.
relationship with you. So the
Mm-hmm.
guy that they in a relationship with, he has no clue. He has no clue whatsoever. But then they'll be hanging around me and hanging around the studio and going out and we all partying and they telling me what they really doing on a you know what I'm saying, in their real life and what they really
Yeah.
thinking versus what they projecting over to the guy. So then I'm looking like, damn, like, you hear it and you see so much of it because you out in the streets and you interacting with people and they telling you what's really in their thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll give you an example. I could be out somewhere or like Afro beats or whatever, and you got women that's trying to get past the rope and say, "Oh my God, what's going on? You remember me?" Probably somebody I've never even seen before in my life. Oh, okay, and then they come for a hug. Okay, you give them a hug or whatever, and then they whisper and they like right then and right there, they'll tell you what they want. They'll tell you in your ear what they want right there and right now.
Mm-hmm.
But they not gonna do it to the guy that they actually in a relationship with. They not gonna be that forthcoming. They're not gonna be that transparent. They're not gonna be that real. They're gonna project something to him. Whereas somebody like me, you know what I'm saying? I'm standing there, drinking champagne straight out the bottle like I'm fucking Dame Dash or something. Man, they
So
gonna tell
I
me
have a
what they really
question.
thinking. They gonna tell me what they
Oh,
really thinking, and they also gonna tell me, listen, like they not even gonna question it. They not even gonna say, "Oh no, listen, I'm in a relationship." They not gonna talk about that. They ain't gonna ask if they gonna tell you if they single. They don't give a fuck about what you are. They don't care. They living in the moment right then and there. And so I understand the nature of women, which then helps me to deal with it a little bit differently. So it's not that I'm necessarily comparing and contrasting. It's just I'm taking it for what it is, and I see it, and I've been seeing it my entire life.
Yeah.
so I
Women.
have a question for you two in the chat. So do we think that women are like inherently like unpure? Like 51 over 49%, or most women good or bad?
Who's was you asking about in the chat or something? Somebody
Yeah,
said.
and y'all too. Like put a one in the chat if you think that women 51 over 49% are bad.
Why that ratio? I can give you a different ratio.
That's just the, you have to split it one way, you know
I
what I
think
mean?
that it's
More women or not type of, is it 50-50?
no, I think it's more like 98 2. Bad
So
over good.
98% of the women are bad and 2% are pure?
Yes,
Fuck.
definitively.
That's wild.
I think it's 98 2 all day long.
Hmm.
All day long. 98 2.
That's
Okay.
Ma-
crazy.
Wait. What are we defining as bad? I'm just curious.
Just all the stuff that you wouldn't want. Like things that you would dislike.
No, I mean, I don't think that you could say it like all the things you wouldn't want. Because I think that different women fit different roles for different reasons. You see what I'm saying? So like
I'm more like a woman that you can take to the duration. Like,
every woman is not going to be a wife, but it doesn't necessarily mean that she doesn't fit into a particular role. You see what I'm saying? Like I'll give you an example. I'll I got a woman that works for me. Well, I'm not even gonna say that. I know women that live their life and they do what the fuck they want to do when they want to do it. Let's just keep it at that, right? They not they could or couldn't be in a relationship. They can give a fuck less if they are or not. They live in a moment. However, in a professional role, they are pit bulls. They go get it. They take care of business. They on top of things, and they take that same mentality, and it works in a professional environment or an entrepreneurial environment or a corporate environment because they're a go getter. But then they're not the ideal type of woman that you will want to marry, but they absolutely fit the role that you need as far as in that position in a professional setting. You see what I'm saying? They're good at
Mm-hmm.
sales, they're good at maintaining and following up, they get up early, they on top of it, but it doesn't necessarily bode well for being in a
A
relationship.
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know a
So
lot of women like that.
100%. So you got to add the
Yeah.
context what we talking about. Different women fit different roles, and you need them in different roles. And as you know, if you value them, and you treat them a certain way, they absolutely will go all out, and they fit the narrative. And if you're just talking about purely romantically, because I think that those type of women that go out there and get it, they got to have a little bit of dirt on them. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of women, for
Mm.
example, they know that they have to dress a certain way in a certain environment in order to get certain men to pay attention to them, and then they bring that business to you. They willing to do that. You know, they have to get their hands dirty a little bit to go and close certain deals or to be in certain rooms, and they know that they have to use what they got to get as far. They know that guys or this person or whatever, and so they willing to get their hands dirty a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
and that fits for that narrative, right? So if you talking about in a relationship, a type of woman that you want to go the distance with, it just depends on the context that you're using it. But yeah, I know some pit bulls, some real pit bulls in a skirt, but I'm not really sure. I mean, they would be great to hang out with. They great to have a moment with. They great to spend time with. They great to be friends with. They great to work with. But I'm not really sure that you would want to be in a relationship with them. They may hang out with basketball players all day. You want that
Mm.
shit? You don't want that shit?
Mm-mm.
So you gotta
She
understand
did.
the context. I think that if you just looking pure, just based off of just pure purity, 98 2 all day.
Ooh.
98.
That's unfortunate. I don't. I think. I don't think that.
What do you think?
I think 50-50 at most. I think I even if they do bad things, I think ultimately they probably mean well. Or maybe there's something that's going on with their emotions and they don't know how to deal with them, and then they act in a less than ideal manner. But I think most of their thoughts I think are pure. And I don't think I don't what the fuck? God
What?
damn. I think most women I think they are. I
Oh,
like most women that I've come into contact with, like they're pure, and if they're not, it's because somebody played around with their mentals and they're less. But I think most women are. I
you
think
are absolutely out of your mind.
No, I ain't gonna
No
go with
way
it.
you honestly believe that these women have lived to be 25, 30, 35, 40 years old, and you think that they pure. No way you believe
Mm-mm.
that, Quentin.
Mm-mm.
You can't possibly believe that, bro.
I think they're kind-hearted women. I think, and I think they're such emotional creatures that that's what we see, but they don't. In their heart of hearts, I think
Do
they're
you really
good.
believe that? Seriously?
Mhm.
No, you don't, bro. You trolling.
I do.
You trolling.
No, I do. Like I meet women and I see how they come to me, and I might like not like how they're presented, but like their heart is kind.
Kind what?
What do you mean? Why
Slimmy, are
don't
you
you? I
sure
don't
this?
get it.
Hey, I don't
Cool.
know what the fuck going on with Claire right now. This what?
You know what? I think that Quentin is just in a maybe he just in a good space with his baby mama or something like that. Maybe
Man, I think we had this
because there's
conversation.
no fucking way that I'm hearing this.
Yeah, we had
Absolutely
it.
what he's saying, bro.
We
I
had this
just look
conversation
at
in
the I
6 months.
just
I
look
don't
at
think
the
I could take it
plethora
right
of
now.
women and how they come to me, and I hear them talk and what they've been through, and they're good. Like they may not be good for me, but like
Good
I think
what?
they're good women. They're good people. They're good humans.
Quentin, I don't know if you remember some of the conversations that we've had offline. And of course I would never bring those up online. But I don't know
Well,
if you're
even
familiar with some of these conversations that we have offline about some of these
I
topics.
remember that, and even that conversation, I think it took a lot
A
for
lot of what?
like
Are you
when
smoking
people
crack? Nigga,
like I would have to say,
listen, hold on.
okay, this is
Wait,
this
wait,
is
wait, wait. We never gonna discuss what we talk about online. But let's just be clear, Quentin. One wrong move and you're not even here today. You unalived, nigga.
it's
You're unalived. Nigga, that's not kind hearted.
It's
Nigga, that's demonic. This
I'm
nigga
talking about,
Quinn got
but
the
that's the
soul of a saint. This nigga is
that's not
Peter, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John all rolled into one. Quinn is crazy.
Ecclesiastes, Leviticus.
This nigga is out of his mind. I'm
Quinn
telling you.
Quinn gotta be trolling, man. He gotta be
No,
trolling.
I do think that of women, and I think that they act out on their emotions and they don't know how to deal with it, and that's the bad that we see in women is because they don't know how to deal with their emotions. They're just a ball of emotions, and they don't know what to
Okay,
do with them, and they project it on the men that they deal with.
no, so okay, so if
What the
all
fuck
women,
you
wait,
laughing
wait, wait, wait,
at?
wait, wait, wait. Now, this is how I know you don't believe that. This is how I know you don't believe that. How many women do you feel are extremely emotional?
All of them. Women are emotional creatures. All of them. That doesn't
So
mean they're
you
bad.
feel
It's
that
like
all these women that
I
are
can do
emotional
look
creatures?
listen. I can do bad things, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It's the context that
No,
matter.
no, 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 no. You
Because
can't do bad things
listen,
and be a good person. You
unaliving. No,
cannot.
I'm talking. Listen to me.
Oh yeah, he on one.
Like
He on
in
one.
a vacuum, killing someone is horrible. But the context is why you killed them. It changes the whole narrative that you killed someone.
No,
My
no.
dad, if I tell people my dad killed someone without knowing my dad is a cop, they would judge my dad.
Quentin, are you out
But
of your mind, bro?
my dad killed someone in the defense of his own life.
No, Quentin. Oh fuck no, bro.
This is
I'm
getting
telling you that
all the way left.
Quentin got some box last night or something.
Yeah, it's something going
Hundred
on.
I
This
percent.
be
haven't had sex in 37 days.
I don't believe that shit. Okay, well okay. So let's assume that you ain't had sex in 37 days. That means you might be desperate right now,
yeah, he ain't had that
and
postnut
so
clarity. He not thinking
yeah,
properly.
you might be fasting or something. I don't know what's going on, bro.
That shit don't. This don't add up, bro. This
Yeah,
don't add
bro.
up right here,
It's
Quinn.
bad in these streets, bro.
It's ugly. I'll say it's 70-30. I ain't gonna go.
I You think it's
I'll
70
say
30?
70-30. Yeah.
Why you think it's
Yeah,
70 30?
I think there's 30% of women that they are good natured. It's women that we haven't experienced, in other cultures.
30%? So
Yeah, 30%
So
that are
you think
good.
that 3 out of every 10 women is good?
Yeah,
Three
yeah.
out of ten?
Because think of this. Think of this. We don't experience some of those other cultures. We
Three
don't
out of
experience
ten?
some of the.
They just as bad, if not worse. They just hide it more.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been over there, and the ones that I met, they seem like they're hunted. They seem. I'm giving them the Benny. I'm giving them the Benny. 70-30. But
Slimmy,
if I'm going strictly on it,
how many of these hoes have we had conversations with? And we ain't gonna say where or none of that stuff. Let's just leave all of the context out. How many of these hoes have we had conversations with and they seem on the up and up and we know that they not that? That some of these dudes be talking to and they seem all nice and stuff like that. And then I'll be like, hey Slimmy, let me tell you about this one.
all right. I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna go with Smitty. 85-15.
No.
85-15.
I
Like
dog.
when you say that,
Cat
it's like
has my guys been infiltrated because
I ain't
the
gonna go with
weather
the
is
90s, man,
changing
because
and all of a
I
sudden they
still
not,
want to have hope. I still want to have hope, so I don't want to go with the 90. I don't want to go with the 90. I still want to have some kind of
these
hope
women are
in
throwing
my.
so much game on y'all right now. I don't know what's going on.
Hell, they ain't gaming me. I'm
Uh,
saying just for like if we talking about women all over the world of all cultures. Now, if we talking about American culture, I might go. Yeah, that number might be crazy.
Listen, the
That
women
number.
is telling y'all in the chat. They said, as a woman, listen to AD. They telling y'all definitively y'all think y'all know, but y'all, I'm not really sure that y'all know what y'all getting yourself into.
Nah, if I go based on the women that I know, shit, they savages. That's what I'm
So
saying. I'm
that's
trying to.
what I'm
That's what
saying.
I'm saying. I'm trying to be hopeful. The women I know, they savages. They not playing
Uh,
no games. They ain't playing no games. I'm not. No, I'm not changing up. I'm not basing it off the women that I know. Like I said, I'm basing this off of women all over the world.
mm.
I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be hopeful. Y'all said I'm a hopeless romantic. Now I'm trying to be hopeful. Ain't no
Listen,
end.
I'm all for marriage. Your car, I see you. Your car, I see the people in the chat. I'm gonna read the super chat shortly. I'm gonna take a caller real quick. Let me say this, man. I'm all for love and hope as far as like people getting married, but let me just tell y'all, I got a lot of slack for this for years, but I still stand on it. If you are going to get married, if you are going to get into a relationship, I'm not telling you not to have love, but I'm telling you to make sure that you put your business hat on first. You have to, please, for the love of God, do not get smitten thinking that that's the end of the conversation. Marriage is a business first. Yes, love comes with it. Yes, love is necessary. I don't want you to be with anybody that you don't care about or that you don't love. But remember that marriage is a business first. And people forget that. And I'm telling you, you're going to find yourself broken. You're going to think it's something that it's not, and you're going to miss out, and you're going to overlook a lot of things, and it's not going to go the way that y'all think. And so y'all have to be careful. When y'all get with these people, ladies getting with guys and guys getting with these girls, understand that who you getting with is not necessarily what they projected themselves to be, and that you're going to have to be willing to take the whatever it is that they coming with is some stuff that they coming with and it's not pure. And if you're okay, if you can listen, here's the real test for those of y'all that's trying to get in a relationship and you falling in love with somebody or you having a conversation with them and you think that you about to go that route. Here's the real test. Take the worst of them. And remember, you may not even know what the worst of them is because you're just getting a representative. Take the worst of them, whatever that is, and if you in your worst moment, at your angriest, at the point where you just like are the I can't take it or whatever, if you can look at that bad thing and still love them through it, through your angriest moment, when you hate them the most, when they at their worst, and then you think about the thing that you hate about them the most, if you able to endure through that, then that's the person that you can still be with. But if you can't endure through the worst thing that you hate about them when you don't like
Mm.
them, because you can overlook things when you with somebody and you having a great moment with them. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. Whatever, blah blah blah. But if the worst things about them you can't endure through when you hate them or you're not really feeling them at that moment, then that's not the person that you're supposed to be with. You in lust. You're not in love. You're in lust. You're in a moment. You're having a good moment because it's about loving them through their worst when you know that they a piece of shit at that particular time.
Oh
You know
shit.
they're gonna come out of getting them, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody gonna have their moments. You know that they're gonna come out of that negative space. But see, you're not gonna be able to think through the part that you don't like about the person when you're not feeling them at that moment. That's when you have to start taking into consideration, is this the person that I want to be with? Remember that.
Mm.
If y'all never listen to anything that I've ever told y'all, remember that. That's the key to being able to be with somebody for a long time. If you can't do that, then walk away.